Crafts channel. My name is Rhonda and I'm also known as the Sparkly One here on YouTube. Annie's invited me back for the third time to show you another great project. This is the Chevron Scarf by Robin Chichula, and it has this beautiful granny stitch type pattern and this beautiful fringe. You can purchase all of the yarn with the link in the description box and the pattern. And then once you get that, you just go through the video with me and I'll give you some helpful hints on how to complete the project. So at the end of the video, I'll try this on for you. It is so beautiful, you're gonna love it. Let's go ahead and get started on this beautiful scarf. Okay, so let's get started on the pattern of the Chevron Scarf by Robin Chichula. And this is an intermediate pattern, so you need to be a little bit experienced. It would make it easier if you followed this intermediate guide. And this scarf measures 14 inches wide by 76 inches long, excluding the fringe. So what we're going to do is we're going to organize our colors according to this pattern. Color A is the deep burgundy, and this is color B, which is the coral color, and then here is the citrine. This is color C, and this is the champagne, and then here is the blue. So right here I have a size 5.5 millimeter hook, which is also an I or a 9, so you can use whatever you have. And then you'll need some cute little scissors, of course, to cut your yarn. And you'll need a yarn needle. Don't forget to look in the description box and you'll see a link to the pattern where you can purchase it. All you're going to do is you're going to chain 280 chains, and then when I'm done with that, I'll be right back to show you how to start the pattern. I've done all of the chains, and then all you're going to do is double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So the one on the hook does not count. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to double crochet into that chain right there. Then you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to yarn over and you're going to skip 3 chains. So you went into this one, so you want to skip 3. So the next one is 1, 2, 3. You skip that. And then you're going to do 3 double crochets into that next chain. Then you're going to repeat that same thing. You're going to do another chain 1. You're going to skip 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3. And you're going to do 3 double crochets in that stitch. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now we're going to make a shell. We're going to chain 1. We're going to skip, you're going to yarn over, you're going to skip 3 again. 1, 2, 3. And in this one right here, you're going to make a shell. The shell consists of 3 double crochets, chain 3, 3 double crochets. Let me just show you that. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go into that same stitch because we're making that shell with 3 double crochets. This yarn is so soft as I'm working with it. I just really am enjoying it. It's so nice. I think you're going to like it. Okay, so there we've made our shell. Now we're going to chain 1. We're going to skip 3 chains, and then we're going to do 3 double crochets in the next one. 1, 2, 3, and then this one we're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm not going to show you the rest of the pattern because it's pretty simple to read, and I just want to kind of give you a jump start here. Once I finish the row, I'm going to come back and I'll show you how to start the next row. So here's what the pattern looks like. So what you need are these 4 clusters right here, and then you make a shell. And then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 clusters, and then you're going to have this V stitch. Then you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 clusters with the shell. So that's how you're going to know you're doing it right. And when you see, you know, you're not going to have any more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes up and down, up and down. So if you have the pattern finished like that, then you know it's correct. And now what we're going to do is join the second row. We are on the second row. We did not turn our work, but I did fasten off at the other end. And then I cut that off. So this will be the front side. And then all you're going to do is in this chain 1 space, you're going to join with a slip stitch. And I like to use the back, the short piece of the yarn. And then I switch over to the long one and it secures it nice and tightly right there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to chain 3 and make sure your ends are staying down. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to make 2 double crochets in the same space. 1, 2. You're going to chain 1. And then you're going to make 3 double crochets in the next space, the next chain 1 space. And do not carry your yarn over, because if you do, it's going to be right here on the back of these 3 double crochets and you don't want to see it. So we're going to have to weave that in later. So anyway, you're going to do 3 double crochets in this space. 1, 2, 3. You're going to do that one more time. So you're going to chain 1. And then right here before the shell, you're going to do that 3 double crochets. And then after that, you're going to have your shell space. Then you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to do a shell stitch in this chain 3 space that's in the shell. That makes that shell stitch. So just like you did on the previous row, you're going to shell, and that is just 3 double crochets, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 3 double crochets in that same chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you're just going to repeat what you did on this side. So you're just going to do the chain 1, and then in this next space you're going to do 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, and then in the next space you're going to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, and then as you can see, you have 1, 2, 3. So just let me show you this portion right here. So we're doing a chevron, right? So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then on this one right here, as you're going down to make it go into that V shape, you don't chain 1. So here in the V's, you don't do that. You're just going to yarn over. You're going to skip all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you have the 2 clusters that you're skipping. Then you're going to yarn over and you're going to double crochet 3 times in that next chain 1 space. So you have 1, 2, 3 right there, chain 1, and then you just work right back up until you get to the shell stitch, and you're just going to repeat this pattern all the way across, and then when you get to the end, then you will weave that end in just like you did on the first row. So just let me show this to you. So that's what it should look like. How pretty is that? So continue that all the way across, fasten off the end, and then weave in your ends. and then we're going to start on row 3. Okay, so I reached the end of the second row, and this is how you're going to end it in the chain 1 space. Then you're just going to fasten this off, and then you're just going to continue the pattern in the rows that they suggest as far as the color changes. So just follow along with the pattern, and it's very easy to follow, and it's really actually kind of fun. I love doing this. So if you're a granny square fan, you're going to love this pattern. Okay, so here's a little update. I have finished all of the colors as it was directed in the pattern, and now I have to go in and fill in the valleys right here. The burgundy is the last row, and then you're going to fill in with the colors in the little V sections. So I only have a couple more rows to do in this one, and then I'm going to move along to the other edge. So you just keep going down and you keep doing the same thing over and over. When you get to the end, you're going to have all of these pieces of yarn hanging out. And I found the best way for me to do it is to just take a really small crochet hook. This is a size 3mm, and just weave in all of those ends. So I feel like if you just weave them back into your little chains here and down into the proper color, you're going to save yourself a lot of time in the long run. I'm going to add my yarn right here, and I am going to single crochet across all of those chain spaces. So here I'm attaching it with a single crochet, and then you can do, you know, 4, 5, or 6, whatever works out for you in that space, however you want to see it look. So let's see, this is 3, 4, let's see, 4 might be okay. So I think 4 is good for me on that one. And then you're just going to go into the next chain space, and you're going to just put however many you think will fit in there nicely. Look how beautiful that scarf is. All you're going to have to do is cut your fringe and add it to your scarf, and there you have it, this beautiful chevron scarf designed by Robin Chachula. Don't forget to like this video and share it with a friend, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also the Annie's Crafts channel. We hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.